Alright, things should be good to go on my end. Just gotta wait for more people to show up. Let's see here. Yeah, it's the most basic setup because I don't think I've streamed in like years. But yeah, thank you. Oh, nice. I was going to PNG Tube at first, but then I found this hedgehog model on Steam, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm using this! Because now my stream name actually makes sense. How about that? Should probably make the chat a little bigger. Yeah, there we go. Move it down a little bit. There we go. Right? Yeah. Move the chat on top of that. There we are. There we are. Yep. Like I said on YouTube, I'm going to be streaming Misao Definitive Edition all the way through, hopefully. When do you want to stream Twitch? Honestly, I got over my YouTube burnout, but Let's Plays were kind of burning me out, but at the same time, I didn't want to stop doing them. So I just jumped over to Twitch to see, and I just said, sod it, I'm gonna do this now. I would have been streaming Cyberpunk 2077, but my capture card does not work with Windows 11 for some reason. Ha, indeed, indeed. I was using the the basic Elgato capture card, but for some reason it doesn't want to work with Windows 11. It worked with Windows 10, but not so much with Windows 11, and I'm not sure why. Then again, Windows kind of forced me to upgrade to 11, considering 10's going out of service, so that's on me, I guess. Streaming through your PS4, huh? Yeah, I used to do that myself. I don't blame you. on top, because... Alright. Honestly, I have not gotten into Danganronpa. It's like one of the series that's like everyone's into that I just never got into. I only know one character from the series, and that's Junko, considering she shares the same Japanese actress as my favorite Senran Kagura character, so that's how I know Junko. There we go. Shut the chat a bit. No, wait, that's the important stuff. Leave that down there. Yeah, there we go. I mean, Danganronpa has a lot of games in the series as is, doesn't it? It's like the Kingdom Hearts of anime, from what I've seen. I mean, considering the amount of games there are, anyway. Funny, I've never played Kingdom Hearts either. But I think I've delayed this long enough. Let's get this show on the road. I feel like a kid again playing this, but then again, I'm only 24 for God's sake. And the first time I played this, I was female Aki, so I'm going with male Aki this time. I know what my name is, game! I am Potato. Anime protagonist man. Yes, Potato is okay, weirdly untranslated Japanese text. There's your disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, gentlemen, and the Technicolor rainbow in between. Help. Yeah, sure. Ah, the nostalgia. I haven't played Misao in years. Oh, this game doesn't have voice dialogue. So, guess I'm gonna do what I do best, sort of. Huh? Misao? Is that Misao? Misao! Hey, look at my setup right now. And is that a fucking Rubik's Cube in the corner? Like, nah, man. This is Misao Definitive Edition, and I believe the original version of this game came out in 2010, I think? But I don't remember. It's been years. What? Was I dreaming? I thought I heard Misao. I guess it was just a dream. Has it been 3 months? Yikes! Look at the time! I'm gonna be late for school! Nah, man, get a piece of toast. Then you'll have the whole trifecta of anime cliches. Misao never stood out too much in our class. She was just a normal girl, really. I wasn't very close with her, but I did have to wonder about Misao, who was always alone. I thought it'd be nice to be her friend, but that didn't happen. 3 months back, Misao went missing. She stopped coming to school, and she hadn't come home either. She never seemed the type to flee home. Our parents were saying that she might have gotten involved in something. Okay, I'm off. I should probably move my avatar, considering that the, Nice! I should probably move my avatar considering there is a lot of talking going on. Not only that, moving the chat. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. All of our classmates gossiped about how she was probably already dead. Misao. Gosh, I hope you're okay. I know how this storyline goes. She is far from okay. Find me. I don't trust this sketchy-looking teacher. That teacher looking kind of sus. Like, nah, man. As you see here, and so, as a result... Look at this dude eating in the back! Like, he has his folder up and he's fucking chowing down. Look at you! Nah, man. Nah.
Mr. Kurata's always such a stud.
That voice I heard in my dream. Was that Misao? You've got guts to ignore my lecture. Ah! This information will be essential for the test, so you'd better listen. Sorry! I mean, the teacher is sus. You gotta ignore the sussy teacher's lessons, if you get my meaning. Okay, so sussy teacher is now out of the picture. That's good.
Mr. Kurata had a new suit today. Like, whoa, super suave.
Talking up Mr. Kurata again, Ayaka. Don't you ever get tired of it?
But he's such a ladies' man. He's so nice and smart and the best. Oh yeah, gotta put on some hand cream. Do-do-do. Did you hear? 'Cause I did. There's a rumor that Mr. Kurata has a thing for hands.
That's already a red flag. I mean, I don't kink shame or nothing, but, yeah. How did you hear about that, blonde best friend, who may or may not be a dumbass?
So maybe if I clean my hands constantly, every day, all the time, he'll like me more.
I kinda couldn't care less.
Ha! Boys will be boys. You would rather go for Saotome than teacher, huh?
What does Saotome have to do with this?
I always see you eyeing her. Really? What do you even see in such a kid?
Hey! I didn't say I liked anybody. I just think she's very pretty.
Really?
Really? You know, I mean, this dude is a simp. This man, named Potato, with red hair, is a simp.
Bro, you really have no room to talk.
Oh, and of course the squid joins in.
What it is, motherfuckers!
Oh, really? You did a Danganronpa stream. That's cool. I think the first thing I did with Danganronpa was make Junko British. I'm not sure why, though. Shrinking the chat a little bit. Okay. Yes, squid. For those of you that do not know, this is my Inkling girl sidekick Moshi.
What up?
She is the chaotic element of my channel, and she provides a lot of snark.
Sup? Yeah, I'm gonna be here. I'm just gonna observe Potato and his shenanigans. Like I always do.
Yeah, and be a total asshole.
Hey, that's my job.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, back to the Misao.
Hey, there's been some spooky paranormal business going on at this school. I'm getting a little freaked myself.
Paranormal my ass.
I'm for real. It's for real. The other day, a kid in the other class got dragged away in the bathroom.
There was also the incident. There was also the incident where the lights in the gym suddenly fell. Luckily, no one was injured, but they're still not sure what happened.
Gotta be ghosts. I'm scared.
Ghosts, huh? Dumbass. Those ain't things that exist. Wait, what if this is Misao's curse? Look, this is no time for jokes.
But I mean, it's totally possible. It's been 3 months since she vanished. Then this stuff just suddenly starts.
If those events are Misao's curse, then Yoshino will be cursed sooner or later.
Whatever did I do?
Yoshino, you bullied Misao a lot is what?
Bullying? Well, I never. I was just making a little fun. And Toma, you always screwed with Misao. You're the one who's gonna get cursed.
Me? I'm fine, because Misao fell for me. I wonder about that.
Toma, I'm scared. I mean, I'm your girlfriend, so Misao might have a grudge.
Don't sweat it, Otome. I'll protect you.
Oh, you're so sweet, Toma.
Aw, hugs.
Ha! Believe what you want, lovebirds.
Misao, please don't curse us. The rest are fair game, though. Oops, did I say that out loud? You done pissed off the ghost, asshole? You done pissed off the ghost, you prick?
An earthquake?
What? It got dark real quick. What the heck's going on?
Maybe. Just maybe. It really is Misao's curse. Ooh, Misao's real mad at us.
Lyndon, hey, welcome to the stream. Shut up! What the hell? I was just kidding about that curse crap.
Potato?
Misao? Is that Misao? I can hear her speaking to me.
Well, hey, then it's gotta be her.
Shut it! I don't hear her damn voice! Potato! You're talking crazy talk! I'm not! Oh, big words. Misao. Oh, and, bit of a jump scare warning for those of you in the chat, cause, big spooky. Really? Twitch is kind of finicky with that word? Really? Huh. Alright then. Alright. Oh no, we're in corpse party now. Almost. This is the same classroom, right? What in the world happened? Well, let me put it in terms you'll understand. Spooky happenings happened. Hey, yo! Let me pick up this basketball. Gonna play basketball with some spirits. Is this a dream? Can't see a thing outside. It's pitch black. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because we're in a horror game. Things have to be spooky by law. Oh, Yoshino. How did you not die? Misao's curse?
Gah! This is not funny!
Bye! Hopefully we won't see you later. Spirit? Spirit be gone from this house? Alright, Tanner, you have a good sleep, man. Hope you'll catch you later. The spirit! It is gone! Okay, I heard screaming. Don't know if the rest of you heard that, but I heard screaming. Alright, time to investigate. Otome, this way! Yeah! Oh, Potato! Jeez, it's just you? You should run, okay? This is bad! For serious bad! Get out of here, lovebirds. Alright. Maybe I should go after Toma and Sawatome. No. No, we should not go after them. I mean, Toma is the one who kicked this whole thing off. He pissed the ghost off! He pissed the ghost off! You don't do that! That's just one thing that you do not do! Yeah, it did, because I don't remember the jump scare being that good back in the original version. He pissed off the ghost! Stop! I do not want to go after these guys. Oh, that's not good. Then again, Toma, Sawatome, you guys doing okay? Can't just leave her alone. It's a trap, me! Don't fall for it! I might be making a playlist on my main channel, but then again, I'm not sure. I don't know. Don't fall for it! It's a trap! I told you it was a trap, me! And you fell for it anyway! You fell for it anyway! Why did you fall for it anyway? Oh boy. Huh? Misao? Oh.
That's what I call losing your head. Ha! Get it?
Yeah, nice head puns, Squid Buns.
Why, thank you. Made it myself.
Something's coming. Yes, exactly. Something's not right! Run away from the darkness! You do well to run away from the darkness! It's my fault. I'm responsible for everything. I need to do something. Wait for me, Misao. I'll definitely find you. Yeah, just get out of here, green hair. Where did you even go? Oh. Okay, apparently that's not an option. Well, just leave Kudo to his fate, then. Misao? Hey, hold on! Okay, that would have been disastrous. Was that an illusion? Yes, it was.
Misao, just where are you?
Probably as a ghost somewhere, who knows? How did you not notice the bloody footprints? Huh? Misao! Whee! Okay, gotta find Misao. Misao.
Ah, you've finally come to.
Where is this? And who are you? Hang on a sec. By the way, thank you. I legit found this avatar on the Steam Workshop and just went with it. Is my avatar still working? Yes, it is. Okay.
I am.
Wait. That's the dude from Mad Father. You can't fool me! You can't fool me! That is the dude from Mad Father.
I am Amigo Arden, the Student Council President. And this is the Student Council room. Luckily for you, you were tossed somewhere safe.
Tossed?
After the earthquake, the school was sucked into another world. This
Force from this? Grammar isn't right. Oh my god.
the force from this sent those inside flying all across the school.
Sucked into another world? What's that supposed to mean? And why would that happen?
Well, it's a curse. It is the result of a girl's curse that the school was sealed in the other world.
It couldn't be. Misao?
President Amigawara! Finally made it. I thought I was a goner.
So you finally returned, Miss Library. She is the school's vice president. Always in the library, so that's what we call her. So then, Miss Library, how does it look?
Well, it looks messed up and gunked up and funked up every which way. The foundation and everything is wrecked, and I haven't been able to find any exits. We're locked in. Plus, evil spirits are wandering around and attacking people. I saw a student killed before my eyes. I'll never be able to eat hamburgers again. Oh, it was frightening.
So I see. Thank you for your report. You may retire for now.
Yes, well, I'm going back to the library. Call me anytime you need me.
Evil spirits. The curse must have summoned them here. The school is now a den of spirits, and there's nowhere to run.
Not good.
There's only one solution. Dispelling the girl's curse. There's surely no other way.
How am I supposed to dispel a curse?
By saving the girl's soul. Mr. Potato, you must know what it is you have to do.
Do I? Yeah, that's what she's been saying. Misao's calling for me. Huh. So I need to find her. Mr. Onigawara, I'll go look for Misao.
So you will? As librarian informs me, the school is brimming with evil spirits. Do you still wish to go?
I will, because Misao is my friend, and I have the power of God and anime on my side. Because protagonism. I actually have not seen Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. The last one I saw was GX, I think? The one with Burstinatrix in it.
Understood. I will entrust you with the fate of the school. I believe you can save it. If you encounter any trouble, pay a visit to the library on the 2nd floor. She will no doubt be of aid. And if you wish to make a record, please talk to me. I will do so for you any time. I pray for your safety.
Like, this is legit the dude from Mad Father. Like, what's he doing here?
Please be wary of evil spirits. While unseen, they could be lurking anywhere.
And that's our first save of the game. Lego! We going spooky in this bitch. Alright, now what's the first thing we need to do?
Potato, I dare you to look at that rose vase.
Nope, Moshi. Something tells me you're gonna lead me into a trap.
Nah, why would I do that?
Because we've been doing this for years, Squid Buns. This is our first time streaming, and you're gonna lead me into a trap.
Nah, why would I lead you into a trap?
Alright, fine, I'll look at the rose vase. A vase is affixed to the table and cannot be moved. Let's inspect this bitch! But first... Ow! Ah, I got a splinter. Got pricked by a rose thorn. Moshi, you planned this, didn't you?
Nope.
You've poisoned me! How dare you! And I just fucking die. Because why not? Now's not the time to be dead. To quote some guy from an Atlas game. Alright, we gotta do something about that vase. Gotta do something about that vase so we don't get poisoned. Oh.
Yeah! Stay away!
Otome!
Toma! Help!
Oh, and welcome to the stream, Dragon Knight. Something tells me you might need better internet. And Toma's a coward. Good to know.
Toma! No! No!
I need to save her. Need something to drive it away. If I recall right, it's the fire extinguisher. A fire extinguisher. Perfect. Now I can get that evil spirit. Except I'm gonna be a few seconds too late. Oh god, there are crunching noises inside my headset. What the fuck? Saotome! How dare you do this to Saotome! Eat this, monster!
sticky finish. Ha!
Yeah, of course. And Saotome is the first to die.
I'm sorry I couldn't save you.
Somehow I thought Tomo would be the first to die. I guess not. Now what could this be? Oh god, flashback!
Listen up, everybody. I got big news. I think you'll agree this one's a riot.
What now, Yoshino? Cut the crap and tell us!
Well, one of the girls here loves Toma.
Huh? Are you confessing to me?
You wish it was me! It's none other than the simple girl who never stands out. Misao!
Yoshino's a dick.
Look, Toma's right over there. Confess your undying love.
Sure thing. I'll date you, Misao. I kinda had a crush on you myself.
Toma. Huh? Toma, are you for real? Misao? Really?
You shut your trap. It's none of your business who I'm dating, Misao. I mean, Yoshino. Let's trade numbers. No, don't do it. This guy is obviously an asshole. Like, this guy is obviously an asshole, and he legit started this entire string of events by provoking you. Stop!
Okay.
And Yoshino's just like, "Pfft, whatever.
Why did Yoshino spill the beans? Well, not like it matters. Because of that, now I'm Toma's girlfriend. I should thank Yoshino. Oh, Toma sent me a text.
Don't respond. This dude is a dick.
Toma? What? That's so embarrassing. How should I reply?
You don't. This dude is a dick. He's leading you on. And it's gonna lead to this bullshit. Well, look who's here. And look at Saotome plotting something. Hey, you don't get to run from this, you bitch.
What? Huh?
No, this is just cruel. Like, why would you do that? Oh god, that's painful. Yeah, that really is painful, Squid Buns.
No. This is all my...
No, that is just cruel on so many levels. Is my avatar still working? Yes, it is. Okay.
This is Yoshino's doing. She must have snuck a look at Toma's phone. She's awful. Yoshino, I know. You like Toma too. You're just jealous. But it'll do you no good. Because Toma likes me.
Hate to burst your bubble, Misao, sweetie, but,
No! Stop it!
Come on. Nobody's around.
Toma? Jeez! Toma, you pervert!
Aren't you the one who put Misao's text on the blackboard, Otome?
What? I don't know what you're saying.
Who else could have done it? I only showed you, Otome.
I didn't do anything.
Playing dumb, huh?
Yeah.
This game really likes to put Misao through the ringer, doesn't it? Were those Misao's memories? Why, yes, they were. Alright, back into it. Oh. Neat. Seems like Saotome's passed on to the afterlife. Alright, that's one down. How many more to go? I'm not sure. This wasn't in the original. Let's look at some art. Ah! Oh. I appear to have been dyed. Ha! That's what you call being turned into a masterpiece. Moshi, shut up. Never! I have been turned into art! Oh, I just have to watch Saotome passing on into the afterlife again. Be gone, thought!
Hippity hoppity, the wicked thoughteree is dead.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Now, what could be in here? Wait. Huh. Funny how I can interact with that chair.
Do it. I dare you.
Whatever, Mochi, at least I saved. There's writing in blood on the desk. This seat is cursed. Oh. Ouch. And then I was a zombie. Okay. I just became a zombie. Don't sit in chairs with blood on them. Duly noted. Ha! I have cheated death! I think. What? Excuse you? What? What? Oh, it's a looping hallway. Okay, we can do that later. We can do that later. Oh, that locker's moving. Better not be a spirit in here. Oh, sussy teacher.
Thank goodness. Unbelievable. I passed out after that quake and I came to locked in a locker. It seems it's not designed to be opened from the inside. The school looks odd. I'm going to look around.
Sir, it's dangerous here. He left. Is he going to be okay? Then why is there something in that locker? Something don't seem right about that man. Something is inside the locker. Yes. This is a locker key. Mr. Kurata must have dropped it. Why did he have a locker key to begin with? Something about that doesn't seem right. Well, to the library then. Oh, and you're here. I'll talk to you in a minute. Checking on the stream real quick. Doesn't seem to be very many people in here, but that's okay. That's okay. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. That isn't suspicious at all. No, 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 sir. I don't think it is.
Potato, you know what I'm gonna dare you to do, right?
Whatever, Moshi, at least I saved. What? I don't understand what just happened. But, sure, whatever. I need to see that again, actually. Just snaps my neck, takes my head, and I just fucking die. Yeah, okay. Have fun. I've heard Bloodborne is very good. Oh, and Ayaka's here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Ayaka! Good, you're safe.
Potato, you're just in time. Now's the chance of a lifetime.
What?
Since nobody's around, we're free to look in Mr. Karada's desk.
Damn it, Ayaka! This is no time for that! Look what's happening to the school!
Look, top drawer, packed with love letters to Mr. Kurata. Who dares? Who is it who dared to send love letters to my Mr. Kurata? Let's find out what they wrote.
Ayaka, that really couldn't matter less! Let's get somewhere safe!
No way! Not until I see it all. I haven't even looked in the bottom drawer. You can pass up this opportunity, but I won't.
Don't say I didn't warn you. And then that chair falls over for dramatic effect. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm not reading that.
Who? Who sent Mr. Karate this stupid letter? Huh? What's this at the end?
From teacher's favorite, Ayaka.
Oh.
This bitch, the audacity of this bitch.
That's my line.
The sheer audacity of this bitch. Like, you might as well have a target marked on your back. Like, stop being so dumb. Ah. Oh, she's gone. We just left the room and Ayaka's gone now. Ouch.
I didn't even have to dare you to do that. You just walked under the locker.
Yes, I did. I did do that. Admittedly, that death was pretty hilarious. And I did it again because I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. Okay, try that again, but this time don't do that. Wait, why is this one locker here? Oh. Was I supposed to move? Oh! Oh, I was supposed to move. Okay. But where did that other locker go to? That's what I'm curious about. And what happened to Ayaka? Pretty sure she's dead somewhere or is about to die. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a zombie munching on some guts, fair enough. What are you doing? You don't need to stop on my account. Just, keep doing what you're doing. Okay, thank you. Why did you stop when I came nearby? A vending machine. I need some dosh. Potato, eat the food! No, Moshi, you're just gonna kill me again. Eat it! No. I do not want to eat the scran. It's good for you, but it's bad for you. Especially in a horror game. Nope, not eating the grub. Not doing it. Oh, there's Ayaka. Now you realize what's going on. Now you know. But we're not going to know until later. Ayaka! And Mr. Kurata!
Help!
Ayaka? Calm down. The monsters are gone, Ayaka. The real one is sitting right in front of you.
What happened to Ayaka?
She's in a panic after being attacked by a monster.
Well, you're not wrong, Kurata, because, monster, yeah, good way to describe yourself. You were attacked, Ayaka? See, I told you to escape somewhere safe.
Hold on. She should stay here and rest.
But,
Don't worry. I'll be with her.
alright, I'll leave Ayaka to you, sir. I'll keep looking around.
Wait a moment. I think I have a tranquilizer on my desk in the faculty room. Could you bring it to me? It may help her calm down a little.
Understood.
Be careful. Don't you dare die up there. After all, you're one of my dear students.
Sir, thank you very much. Lies! He's lies! The teacher is very sus. Now, where was the faculty room again? Right here, and, what a fucking shocker! No fucking tranquilizer anywhere. Strange. I can't find any tranquilizer. You have been duped! Murked! Led astray! Now your best friend is probably dead. Karate, you prick! Oh, Ayaka's dead. What do you know? Ayaka! Ayaka! You gotta wake up! Ayaka!
I'm sorry. I couldn't protect her. A monster appeared out of nowhere. I couldn't do a thing. Damn it! I failed to protect my student.
Please, sir, don't beat yourself up. It's these evil spirits who are to blame. We've got to do something about them. Wait, you're hurt too. We have to treat this.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Just do what needs to be done. Right. Take this.
Ayaka said he had a thing for hands. Really? Not making yourself look any less sus, Karada. And I hate to use that word, but you're making yourself look pretty suspicious! The fact that my protagonist could not figure out that it was Karada that did all of this, just because he handed me a thing with hands, and Ayaka said that he had a thing for hands? Bruh.
I found this while looking around. I suggest not looking inside. She visited me the day before she went missing. She had something to talk about, but I was so busy I didn't have the time to listen to her. I know she was pained. I can't help but feel if I had heard her out, she never would have vanished on us. I'm not fit to save her. You're the only one who can.
Obtain mysterious bundle. It's a bundle of hands. Literally a bundle of hands. Like, you can't fool me. Ayaka is dead. Not a big surprise. Ayaka is dead. Not a big surprise. Oh, Toma's in there, I think. Just leave him to his own devices. Don't think we're supposed to come in here until later. Excuse me? Got board notice. Alright, fair enough. Nope. Don't look back. Sure? Yeah, okay. Just not gonna do any of that, thank you very much. Alright, let's visit library. I'm pretty sure she has something to say. Hello, library.
You were in the student council room.
Hi, I'm Potato. Miss Library?
Oh, you remember my name. I'm so glad. How many years has it been since I've talked to anyone?
Huh?
Potato, please be my friend.
Already?
Oh, you don't want to?
Yeah, be friends with the bookworm.
Really? I'm so glad. You're my first friend.
This library is kind of awkward, though. I want to know your real name.
Well then, Potato, please, give me a better name. Yes, I want a most marvelous name.
What?
Oh gosh, what's it gonna be?
Well, leaving this up to the chat. What should I name library? Yep, I'm just gonna leave this up to the chat. What should I name library? Why can't you just call her Bookworm? That's unoriginal, Mochi. What should I name library? I'm taking suggestions. At least I say it before I named library, so if, that said, huh? I'm not sure what I should name library, and I'm taking suggestions. Potato, just call her Bookworm for God's sake. No, Moshi, it's unoriginal. Yeah, screw it. Hmm. No. Fuck it. From now on, you shall be called Raptor. And some of you might get that reference considering some of my interests. Well, I've got to be going. Stuff to do and all.
Potato, if you ever have any trouble, please come visit me. I don't know how useful I'll be, but I'll do what I can to help.
Okay, thanks. Henceforth, thou shalt be called Raptor. Raptor, assist me.
To dispel the curse, you have to offer 6 keys hidden around the school at the altar. You can check your progress at the key item list. I saw a boy book from the 3rd floor to the 1st. Was he running from an evil spirit?
Nice. Alright, Raptor, thanks. Book? Nah, not in the mood to read it or else. Book on face. Can't breathe. Help! Book on face. Oh god! Oh god! Book on face. Help! Stop! Stop! And now I have become dead. That's what you get for not reading! Unbelievable. I died to a book. At least I saved. Raptor, your books suck. Anyway. I can't believe I died to a fucking book. Them's the breaks, my dude. You don't read, they'll read you. I guess that's how that works. I can't believe I died to a fucking... What are you doing here?
Oh my, fancy meeting you here. I grew curious and came to take a look. As I thought, evil spirits are drifting all about.
Can I save? Thanks, bald man. Oh, this is just the death wall. Fair enough. See how many times we've died. You sense someone, but there's no reply. Well, that can't be good. Let's play. Oh. That's a Hanako, isn't it? Nope! I think not! You stay there and play in the toilet, ghost girl. I'm just gonna leave you to your devices. Because I don't think we need to come back there until later. Oh, you're still there. Nope. None of that. Excuse me? Ah! Toma! Potato? Don't scare me like that! Toma. So you're always just putting on a bluff, huh? Say what? I couldn't save Sawatome. She's gone. Otome. It ain't my fault! I didn't do nothing wrong! It's all Misao! Damn it! Misao's gonna kill me too! Help me, Potato!
You help me then. We'll save Misao together.
What? Don't be fooling! It's Misao's fault all this happened! Why the hell you want to save her?
Fine. Cower here forever if you want. Don't come crawling to me later.
Oh, wait up! Okay, I'll do whatever. Help with anything. Just don't leave me alone.
Got it. Don't fall behind.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Toma has entered the chat. Except...
What? You want to run that by me again? I saw that. Yeah! Toma? Oh, he's fucking dead. Toma, get a hold of yourself.
Good. Still breathing. I have to get him treated.
I think I know one person who can help with that. Oi, Raptor! You got any books on healing jackasses?
What can I help you with, Potato?
Help Toma, please. I mean, he's my classmate.
Phew. That should be good. Raptor, let Toma rest here for a while. Seems like the spirits don't come here.
What? I can't do that! Not with this mysterious man!
He's just a classmate. Toma's not that scary, I swear. He's just a dick. So please.
Oh, well, if you say so, Potato. Ah!
Is this gonna be okay?
Yeah, he's just resting. Don't worry about it.
A portrait of a beautiful woman.
Mad father. Wait a minute.
Can't read that. Can't look at this. A flower pot. Nothing's planted in it right now.
Yep, sure, why not? I don't want to read your books, Raptor. Your books tried to kill me. Your books are trying to kill me.
When you someone, what do you use? I did it with a bat. It was exhilarating.
Raptor, don't tell me you did this. Alright, Toma's recovering. Wait a minute. Then where's Yoshino and the green dude? Nope, been here already. Wait a minute. Oh. Whee! And I have become dead. For once I did that on purpose.
And am I still on screen? Yes, I am. Okay.
There's an item over there, but we can't seem to get to it at the moment. I need something to destroy that vase with. You're still in there, fair enough. Three spirits. And then they just go yeet. Fair enough. Got seeds. Okay. I saw that. You can't fool me. You can't stay away from me. Alright, gonna go plant some shit. We have planted seeds. Very good. Very good. Those are just hints. Fair enough.
God, it's just been forever since I've played this. Let's see. What? Help. Who got paint all over this place? I have spent literal years cleaning up this art room, and someone got fucking paint all over the place! Fucking prick! Nah! How dare you? How dare you make a mess of the room I was trying to clean? A set of paints. Don't interact with that painting, it'll kill you. You'll become art. Oh, Sao Tome is still dead. Fair enough. No. Is there anything else in here worth investigating? I don't think there is. Nope, just a void. You know, every school has a void to nowhere that'll allow you to just fall into a toilet. Because that's normal. Body, okay. Nothing. And janitorial supplies. Uh-oh. I hear something. Well, that sprite looks familiar. Was that guy even human? Carrying around a chainsaw around a school sure ain't normal. Don't want that guy to come after me or I'd be done for. That sprite looked awful familiar. I knew that would happen, but I still wanted to see what would happen. That's what I call being half the guy I used to be. Hey, hey. I don't even know if anyone's hearing my jokes. Now, where was that security room? It was in here, right? Yeah, it was in here. There we are, now we can go through that room. It was back this way. No, wait. Wrong way. What? I saw you. You can't tell me I didn't see that. What? Got plant enrichment. I think we might need that later. Oh, Yoshino, she's still in danger. Don't worry, I'm a-comin'. Wait. Drink it! No, Moshi. Drink it! I don't wanna. Come on, you've already died like, what, 7 times now? Drink it! Fine. Danger, do not drink. Drink it! Smoky aftertaste, but okay. It feels like you're burning from within.
And I just turned into a charred mess. Yeah, sure.
Nice.
Yoshino is still in danger. What? Ow. Okay. I don't know what that was, but it decided to kill me. It decided to murder me. Oh, Yoshino. Yeah, you're gonna be trapped there for a minute. I got something I need to do. A bear costume. Neat. Hi, Yoshino. Let's get you out of there.
Potato! Whew. Help me!
Do it! Just wait. I'll untie you.
Phew. Thank you. You're a good guy after all. Way cooler than that Kudo jerk.
Yoshino, you're always picking on people weaker than you. That's bullying, you know.
Huh? What? What about it?
Can you promise me something? Promise me you won't bully the weak anymore.
Alright, geez, sure, I won't do it. Now help me out here. He's gonna come back if you don't hurry.
Who?
That dude! Ah! He's here! No! I don't want to be a test subject!
Don't tell me that's... Damn it! I can't get these off! Both of us are gonna get caught! What can I do? Gotta stay calm. I know I won't be able to help Yoshino if I get caught too. For now, I gotta find somewhere to hide. The bear! The bear! Hide in the bear! Oh. I have chosen incorrectly. I have chosen wrong. Oh god! And I got a chainsaw up the butt for my troubles. Alright, let's try that again. I have received a chainsaw up the butt for my troubles. Yeah, blah 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 blah. He's coming! Okay, I need to... There was an item in there. There was an item in there, just need to grab the item. And now we can hide in the... Now we can hide in the bear. Now get in there, you son of a bitch! We in the bear suit! Yo! What the... It's all slimy and it smells like blood. Ugh, I'm gonna barf.
No! Stop it, you! No!
Oops! Yoshino's dead. At least the monster left. Phew. Ah! Why am I covered in blood? This is a costume, isn't it? Yoshino! Oh no. How could this happen? I'm sorry I couldn't save you.
Misao's at fault too. As soon as she started dating Toma, she took to looking down on me. All I did was punish her for it. Think you're hot stuff now that you're Toma's girlfriend, huh? me like that for?
Toma will never want you as his girlfriend after this, Yoshino.
What? Bitch! You've got some nerve, Misao.
What?
Why don't we see how lovey-dovey you and Toma are?
What are you doing? Let go! Stop!
Oh my. Misao, so lewd. I should take a picture. It'll last longer. Smile, Misao. Say cheese. Misao, you dropped your wallet too. Oops, sorry. My hand slipped. Bitch!
I had no idea. I never realized any of that was happening to Misao. And then her soul flies off to the ether. Alright, now we just gotta get this blood off.
We're covered in blood.
Do it. What are you supposed to be? Aww. Oh wait, that's a mandrake. I apologize for what I'm about to do, Mandrake, but I think we need you for purposes later. Mandrake? How did you get around there so fast? Stop! Mandrake, buddy, I need you for something later. Come on. Come on. Skadoosh. There we go. It's fainted. Got assault Mandrake. Yo! Hey! Why? I don't understand. Why was I split in half just now? Spirit? I'm covered in blood. What do I do? Wait a minute. I actually need you for a second. No reaction to me being covered in blood. Yeah, sure. Why not? I think this is where it has to be done. Nope. Raptor assist. Hanako of the toilet. At least you acknowledge that I'm covered in blood. In here. And there goes the mandrake. Now we can take care of that evil spirit. Was it back this way? Nope. Oh, it's right here, so... Yep, evil spirit's gone now. An evil spirit, but it's not attacking. It's like something attacked it and killed it. Fair enough. No one listens when I play. I'll listen to ya. Fuck it. Thank you for listening. I'll give you my treasure as thanks. Got a locked box. Thank you, evil spirit. Now fuck off. I want to try playing now. Yeah, do it. Oh, yo! Yo! We can play really good, actually. Yep! I just listened to you play, you asshole! I just listened to you play, you absolute asshole, and then you just fucking kill me like that. Like, fuck you. That's why you can't trust ghosts, man. That's why you can't trust ghosts. They'll stab you in the back. Oh, now I can get the blood off. There we go. Oh. Ouch. And I have become dead? Because, you know, that's fair. That's perfectly fine. Now let's wash the blood off again. Hey. There we are. Got no blood on me. No, man. Spit it? Ah!
Let's play.
Wah! Thanks for that. Oh, and thanks for the creepy image on the game over screen. Fucking toilet ghost. Ouch. How do you get past toilet ghost? Toilet ghost too fast. Toilet ghost too quick. Ouch. Toilet ghost too quick. Gotcha! Fuck you, toilet ghost! Fuck you, toilet ghost! Get out of here! Now we just gotta... Fuck you, toilet ghost! Sports drinks! Yeah! Now we can give that to Toma. Someone was in the library, right? Yeah, he was. Oi! Prick! Give me that sports drink? Thanks, mate. You're a good guy. You could be like my little brother. Ah! Ah! Hey! Where's this weird junk in my drink? Did you do this, Potato? You hate me that much? Jeez, you trust me that little? Now what is this? It looks like a key. Ah, damn it all. Disgusting! I'm going to sleep. Don't wake me. Got a small key. And he's dead. Fair enough. I think that key goes to that. Yo! Got a warding bell. I think I can use that to ward off an evil spirit. But question is, where do we even go? Don't kill me! Thank you. I think that only triggered because I was covered in blood. This way? No, this way. Still haven't broken that vase yet. Wait, actually need you. No, we've been here already. art room. Haven't been there, but nothing important happened in there, I guess. Is it this way? No, that's the music room. How's everybody in the chat doing? Oh yeah, Bloodborne got a demake recently on PC, if I recall correctly. Oh, hello there. Woo! You move! Give me this. Now we can go to that room. Are you just gonna fall forever? Did you get the complete edition with the Old Hunters expansion, or just vanilla Bloodborne? Now we can destroy this vase. We have a bat. What are you fucking talking about? BAM! There we are. The emergency exit. We haven't been over there, have we? No, I don't think we have. Nice, but, okay. Is it this way? No, it's a crack in the wall. Been here already. Oh, here we are. Nope, ignore the Misao trap. That's bad. That's bad. Begone, spirit. Oh, somebody b-balling over here. Yo. Or not. Oh, there's Kudo. I was wondering where he was.
Kudo.
You're hurt?
A monster got me. I tried to run, but it broke my leg.
Well, that's not good. That voice.
Misao?
Kudo can hear her too.
Misao is in pain. Damn! If only I tried to save Misao sooner.
Kudo?
Misao and I knew each other since kindergarten. We played together all the time. Starting in middle school, I was teased for playing with a girl. I feared that, so I tried to avoid Misao. Even when I learned Misao was being bullied, I didn't help her. And now... I'm sorry, Misao. I'm sorry I couldn't help you. I'll be there soon. I'll always be beside you. So don't cause any more sadness. Okay, Misao?
Kudo! If I recall right, you die if you try to help him, so... Kudo, your feelings. I'm sure Misao understands them too. Misao, please, help Kudo!
Misao? Misao came to meet me. Now we'll always be together.
I thought your leg was broken, you prick.
I love you, Misao.
You've got the wrong idea. I never liked you, or thought anything of you. Now die.
Misao! Why? Why this? Misao! I have to stop her before anyone else is sacrificed. Oh, and I can't save. Lovely. Spit it! Now wasn't... No, it's not this way. Or did I miss something back there? Yep, I think I missed something. Oh, he dead.
Misao. Misao. I'll protect Misao.
Nice. Getting smashed under a fucking ceiling light. That's gotta suck. Oh, and that spirit is still following me. There goes Kudo. Here he goes again.
Misao, I found you.
Thanks for bringing me that item. Obtain snapped hair tie.
It's my fault. I made Misao suffer.
That's a real wimpy thing to do. Some man you are. Slandering people on secret online. That's why everyone calls you a loser. That's not me. Who else writes creepy stuff like that? Want to look over everything you wrote? Because it's really something. You can
can smell the virginity.
Stop right there.
Huh? You telling me what to do? Ah, whatever. It's just a waste of time dealing with this guy. Misao, let's go to the cafeteria. Your treat.
Huh? I don't have much money.
You don't get to say no.
Uh,
Everyone in this game is an asshole.
Misao, I'm coming to you now.
And then he ascends to the ether. Alright, what now? Raptor, assist me. Alright. Now what do we do? Oh, that still kills you. Lovely. Does that still kill you? Yeah, I think it still kills you. That's a bit of a glitch. Getting pulled into the darkness. You will fall so in the darkness. Dead. Slam. I died. Oh, did you romance Takamaki? Or was she another did you romance Takamaki or did you romance someone else? Oh, nice. I only romanced Futaba and I romanced Futaba in Persona 5 Royal, but in vanilla Persona 5 I romanced what was her name? Kawakami. Yeah, Kawakami. I don't think I've romanced anyone else in P5 because the game does give you a lot of options, but at the same time, don't want to take all the options. My Joker is a faithful man. Yeah, Erica Harlacher did a really good job as Takamaki. Then again, the voice performance in Persona 5 all around was really good. I would stream Persona 5 Royal if my capture card was working, but for some reason it doesn't seem to work on Windows 11. I'm not sure why though. Oh, I got a Mandrake Bomb. Because, sure, that's a thing you can easily get in a Japanese school. Good thing I know where we need to go. Somewhat. Oh, there we go. It's gonna blow. Isn't it supposed to blow? You gonna explode anytime soon, little buddy? Ha! Amogus. I'm pretty sure this Mandrake Bomb is supposed to explode. Sorry, little buddy. Even if it's a plant, I feel bad. Is it really going to explode from just giving it an impact? Uh-oh. It's gonna blow! Oh. I live! I lived. Alright, now what's in this cake? Zombies! Zombies everywhere. Hi there. You just gonna do something? Oh. He lives! The Solitary Mushroom Guides. Whatever that means. Oh. I live! Obtained muddy boots. Alright, we making progress. We making progress. Now where's Bald Man? There he is. Are the plants ready yet, Raptor? They are indeed. Now, Raptor said something about yeah, something about a bulletin board post somewhere. A, B, C. Okay. Now where were the classrooms again? I actually did not think of that. Good on you for bringing that up. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. What? Doesn't seem to be satisfactory. What do you mean? Why is it not letting me put the roses down? What the fuck? Maybe I need to do something about that black hole in there. Okay. Where am I supposed to find some dye in this place? Wait a minute, maybe the lab. Wait a minute. The art room. Such a bloody idiot. I should probably mention that this is my first time streaming in years, and I don't seem to be too good at it. There we are. Oh, that statue is pissed. Nope, 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 nope. Yep, and I have been statued. That's great. That's fantastic. As soon as I figure out what to do, the game is like, nope, you're not allowed to progress. That statue is pissed. Why is that statue so pissed? Stop. All I did was turn some roses pink. Stop. Okay, I think it's done. I think it's done. Okay, now I think I can put the lilies down. Yay, I did it. I did the thing. Third row. There we are. All right. Spin it! Fourth row. Gotcha. We're waiting on the rooftop. All right, going to the rooftop. Depending on if I can find it. There we are. Hello, ghost ladies. I would appreciate it if you didn't kill me. Thank you for the flowers. We found what you're looking for. Haha! We got the thing. Now we just need 2 more things. Wait a minute, where's Raptor? Raptor, assist me. Okay, we have a warding bell, but we haven't used it yet. What am I supposed to do about that? What am I to do about that? I am confused. Oh, wait a minute. That head. Get out of here! The warning bell broke. Of course it did. Now, what could be in here? Dolls? Yeah, okay. That's perfectly normal. Dolls. Why is there a place like this at school? Just whose room is this? It's in the laboratory, so maybe that monster? I doubt it. Mad father. Just saying. And Misao's uniform just happens to be there. Yep, sure. What's this? A girl is sleeping here. Neat. Alright. Alrighty then. Assist, Raptor. Okay, we have 5 of 6 things, but that's not gonna be enough to appease the gods. But where's the other thing then? I don't get it. Okay, that glitch sorted itself out. Lovely. There's something I'm missing in here? Couldn't have been. Try to investigate everything. I think not. The one place I didn't check. And now I have the sixth thingamajig. That should be enough to appease the gods. I hope. Gods of Japanese horror games, I beseech thee. Alright. Thing done. You offered all the keys to the altar, but nothing happened. Why is nothing happening? That's because we haven't killed someone to appease the gods. Blood for the blood god, as they say. Oh, can't do it yet. Gotta get confirmation. Bald man, assist me.
I see. So you offered the keys at the altar. However, it appears the curse has yet to lift. It seems we will need a sacrifice.
Sacrifice?
Did you see the red tombstones outside? The spirits of the ones who, in death, etch their names into the graves must be sacrificed to free her spirit. There are 4 tombstones, so there must be 4 names. 3 of them already have names engraved on them. There's just 1 left. Someone must be the last sacrifice.
Then I'll be the sacrifice.
That is impossible. Those tombstones are tools born of her hatred. Surely one who has not earned her resentment could not carve their name on there. You set out to save her. As such, she could not hate you. There are others still alive. Think well on who must be the sacrifice.
Someone who Misao hates. But I have to sacrifice someone to lift the curse? I couldn't possibly... Well, I know who I'm sacrificing. I know who I'm sacrificing to the blood gods.
What is it? Is the curse still not lifted?
Maybe Misao has a grudge against him because he didn't listen to her. So if I sacrifice him, then... Blood for the blood gods!
The blood won't stop.
Sir, it's all right. You'll have relief soon. No, I can't do it. I can't kill my teacher.
Yes, you can. Because you are me.
Who's that?
Raise that bat high and swing it down on him.
My body's moving on its... Ah!
What are you doing?
No. I can't do it. I can't just sacrifice a human life, not even to save Misao. I'm sorry, Misao. I can't do anything. I'll head to the altar again. My dude just chickened out. Excuse me? My man's just chickened out, killing the obvious threat. Like, nah, man. Nah. Misao, you can hear me, right? If you need a sacrifice, I'll be it. And let that put an end to this. I'm in the same boat as everyone else. We were in the same class, yet I never noticed your suffering. I thought it'd be nice to be friends, but I never even paid attention to you. You can't call that responsible. So she can hear me. Misao, please, let me be the sacrifice. I don't have a family or anything anyway. I don't think I'll regret it if I die. So, I give this life to you. It can't be me. Go back and kill the teacher, you idiot.
It's terrible! Tito, it's terrible. It's very, very bad. There's been a huge surge of evil spirits. Spirits everywhere you look.
What? Is Tomo okay?
I managed to get him to the front entrance. I believe Mr. Kurata is with him as well. But Tito, you should escape too.
But, Misao!
That can wait. If we don't hurry, the spirits will chase us here.
Thanks, Raptor. So many evil spirits!
You're okay?
Sir, is your injury alright?
Yes. I managed some first aid.
Damn it! Why's the floor gone? How are we going to escape now?
Calm down. If you shout, the spirits will find us.
Like anybody can be calm in this situation! Hey, Potato, do something!
I heard the whole story. It seems a sacrifice is necessary to dispel the curse.
I sure don't want to be no sacrifice!
I'll be the sacrifice. Because I can't let a dear student die.
For real? No, let's not have anyone here be sacrificed. Just staying quiet and watching somebody else die? I won't stand for that. We'll all work together to find another way.
Petito.
Work together, It's normally a teacher who should say that. Sheesh. Perhaps I'm still inexperienced.
Toma, you too. I won't force you, but I want you to cooperate. If the curse is lifted, will the others come back? That I don't know. Right.
That's right. We won't know until we try. And not knowing means we can't say there's no possibility. So it's too soon to give up.
They were some real dumbasses, but they were friends to me, so I'd be real sad if they were gone. So we gotta help them. Misao too. Toma.
It's settled.
Well then, I'll be going back to the library, because that's my role.
Bye, Raptor. You gonna be okay on your own?
We won't give in either.
Uh-oh. Watch out! Toma! Mr. Kurata! I'm falling! Gonna fall! Help me! Wait there! I'll help you! Ugh. I can't get both of you at once! What are you doing? Hurry up and save me! I don't want to die!
You can wait for me. Go and save him first.
No time to think about it! Gonna save Toma. Grab my head tight! Oh, wait a second. I think we have a spam bot in the chat, and I'm not sure how to get rid of it. There we go. Spam bot taken care of. Grab my hand tight!
I can't hold up much longer.
Mr. Kurata! Mr. Kurata! Well, remember, he gave us Misao's hands. He has a thing for hands. Obvious. It feels like the spirits are gone. Is it all over? In the end, I couldn't save anyone. Sorry, I can't move no more. Is it over? Did we do the thing? I think we may have done the thing. What do you think, Raptor?
So you put the wounded teacher to rest, huh? That should be everything to dispel the curse. Now go, Potato. Go and save Misao.
Duly noted, Raptor. Toma! It's not like I came with you because I was scared or nothing. I offered all the keys. Now Misao should be saved.
Misao, I bet you know what'll happen if you tell. if you don't want those photos from earlier getting out, you better be a nice, obedient girl. Now, give her lots of love.
Given the context of what I know about this game, that is a very horrible thing that just happened.
Stop it. No more.
Is somebody there? Don't hide. Come on out.
Mr. Kurata?
What are you doing in here? This is the boys' restroom.
Teacher?
What's wrong? Have you calmed down?
Yes.
This is bad. Stop.
Did something happen to you? Please, tell me whatever's troubling you. We can discuss it all you like. Huh?
So then, he did listen to Misao.
She visited me the day before she went missing. She had something to talk about, but I was so busy I didn't have the time to listen to her. I know she was pained. I can't help but feel if I had heard her out, she never would have vanished on us.
Why did Mr. Kurata lie about that? We're about to see why.
Is this something you can't tell me?
Teacher, I had my heart broken. It's so stupid, isn't it? Shutting myself in the bathroom and sobbing over that.
It's not silly at all. I would lament the very same way all night when I was rejected as a youth.
You've experienced it too, Mr. Kurata?
You find it odd it happened to me?
Well, it's just that you're so nice and everyone likes you, really.
Well, I was a boring and clumsy brat in my student days.
I see. Boring and clumsy sounds a lot like me.
Stop! Stop! You need to stop what you're doing right now.
Absolutely not. You're a very charming girl.
Teacher.
You're not like those other idiot girls. Serious, kind, and calm. I adore girls like you.
The time to stop has passed. You should have stopped a long time ago. You should have stopped. Because this is bad. Very bad.
Teacher?
I'm not reading his lines because he's doing a bad thing. He's doing a very bad thing. Bad touch! Bad touch!
Teacher? Let go, please.
Didn't I fucking say it? Didn't I fucking say it in the beginning of the stream? I said it. I fucking said that he was doing a bad thing. Stop.
This isn't funny, teacher.
No. 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 Stop this. No. No, 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 no. Nope, nope, nope. Ah! No! I am not reading his lines. Fuck that.
It won't open. Why? away!
Stop. Nope, still refuse to read his lines, cuz creepy son of a bitch. Stop. Oh. By the way, how's everyone in the chat taking this surprise development, which really wasn't a surprise at all? Well, Misao's dead. That... Mr. Kurata killed Misao. The school's back to normal? Misao is calling me. Hey, where you going? We found Misao, yay! I finally found you, Misao.
Thank you for finding me.
Misao. The sky's getting brighter. Misao, you must be free from your suffering. You'd think that, but it's not quite over yet. I think this is the student council room. I should thank Onigawara for his help. Wonder if he's in. What? What are you standing around there for? Is Mr. Onigawara in there? Onigawara who? Onigawara, the student council president? What the hell are you going on about? I'm the student council president. There's no Onigawara in the student council. Figures. Hey, dude's still munching in the back. That's what's up. Everything's gone back to normal. Ayaka, Yoshino, and the rest are gone. So is Mr. Kurata, who killed Misao. But no one seems to care. Maybe the people who died in the other world were erased from existence? But I can't ever forget. What Yoshino and Mr. Kurata did to Misao, I can't act like it never happened. I wonder if that's what happened to Mr. Onigawara. No, I shouldn't think about it. I haven't seen Onigawara or Raptor since. I don't know what happened to them. They sure were strange people. You there! Face front and pay attention! I'm sorry! Dude's still munching on Scran in the back. Yo! Misao is still missing, and her body I found vanished without a trace. Maybe she'll never be found. But it's okay. Misao was smiling in the end. I'm sure she's free of her pain. No one else will have to be sacrificed. It's all over. Isn't it, Misao? You'd think that, but... It's not over yet, motherfuckers! And no one seems to be talking in the chat. You guys alive over there?
Okay, we have just beaten the main story of Misao, but there's actually more to the game. And so begins the second part of the game. Oh, we can't select the female protagonist. And boosh. Yes, it is okay. God. And now we're on the second part of the game. To get the true ending. Huh? Who's that in the tree? Misao, what are you doing up there? That's dangerous!
Potato. Her. This kitten doesn't want to come down.
Want some help?
It's okay. I'm almost there. Got it. Yeah!
Watch it! Ow. You okay?
Yeah. The kitty's fine.
That's good. And you're not hurt either?
No. Sorry. Are you okay?
This is nothing. I'm just glad neither of you got hurt.
Thank you.
Whoa, Misao smiled. I think that might be the first time I've seen her smile. Kinda embarrassing.
I'll go take it back to its owner.
You know whose it is?
Yes, it belongs to the local shopkeeper.
Oh, huh.
Right. So, bye.
Hey, can I go with you?
I'll be fine on my own. See you.
Hey, Misao! Misao's such a good kid. Misao never got much attention in her class, but she was really nice. Why did all that have to happen to a girl as nice as her? The universe likes to shit on good people. That's an unfortunate fact of life. Huh? Someone's calling me. I've heard this voice before. And now we're in Final Fantasy. What? Where's this? I was just in class. I was nodding off in class, then what happened? What in the world's going on? Mr. Onigawara, that's you, isn't it? Just where are you? This is Mr. Onigawara.
It's been a while, Potato.
So you were the one who brought me here, Mr. Onigawara, but why on earth?
Well, you see, I thought I would offer liberation to the spirits that had to be sacrificed.
You can do that? But why?
That girl, Misao, went a bit too far. Indeed, what they did to her is unforgivable, but her death was not their fault. They also suffered their fair share. I think it's too cruel to allow that suffering to continue. As such, I have decided I will free their spirits.
If you do that, will they all be revived?
I'm afraid that's not possible. However, if their will to live is strong enough, they could possibly be born again. Will you try to save them, Potato? I leave the choice up to you.
But why me?
I am confident you are the only one who can save them. It is who you are that makes you capable of it.
So basically, this man just said that I'm an anime protagonist. Fair enough. Mr. Onigawara?
I have high hopes for you.
Hold up! We're saving the dead. How about that? Kudo's grave. Alright, saving Green Man first.
Ha ha ha! Dumb old Misao! Wow! Don't you bully Misao!
Smack!
Oh man, here comes a pain in the butt! What are you doing bullying Misao again, Takeshi? Misao, it's okay now. There. I took care of Takeshi. Don't cry. Okay. Let's go home. I'll protect you on the way. You were so kind then, but you changed.
Fess up! You dating Misao, huh?
Why would you even say that? You've got the wrong idea entirely.
You walked to school together again. Getting hot in here.
I said shut up!
Kudo, you're dating old Doom and Gloom.
And stop calling her that!
Oh, he's mad now. He's so defensive of his Misao. Whoop whoop! What's all that noise about?
There's no way I'd fall for a mopey girl like her.
Were you just talking about? Let's go home, okay?
Get a grip. You're being a nuisance. Don't ever talk to me again.
Prick! Fucking prick! Where is this?
You wait to find yourself in the bleak nothingness. What do you do?
Find the light switch.
There is no light switch.
Oh, that's an army of Misaos.
Stop it already!
Die. The likes of you should die. Spineless. Die. Die. Die!
Forgive me! Misao!
Die in a fire. Burn in hell.
Stop! Stop!
Die. I hate you. Die a virgin.
That's a lot of Misaos. Kudo, stay with me!
Kudo is useless.
Die already! Misao, stop it!
I'm sorry. So sorry.
Kudo, come on! Come back with me!
Forgive me.
Ah! There's no point in grieving forever.
If only I had saved Misao sooner. It's all my fault. All my fault!
No! It's not your fault!
But it is! Misao loathed me. This is the utmost proof of that. It's all me to blame.
No. These Misaos are just illusions born from the darkness of your heart.
What nonsense. What do you base that on?
Because I know it too. The Misao is a kind girl. Don't you know full well that she would never say such cruel things? In fact, you should know better than anyone.
Misao. Misao!
Kudo.
Misao?
SpongeBob.
Misao?
Kudo. I'm a little too embarrassed to use your first name. I just haven't done that in so long. I'm sorry, Kudo.
No! I should be apologizing. It's my fault you...
It's fine. I don't hate you.
Why? I mean, didn't I abandon you?
Yes. It was very lonely. I suffered like I was going to die. But I knew how you felt, Kudo. You just lacked courage. I knew that really, you were always thinking of me. And that made me happy regardless.
Misao.
Thank you for thinking of me. I love you too, Kudo.
Misao! Misao!
That last Misao wasn't just an illusion too, was she? Aw shit, baby green man. Whew. Alrighty then. Yoshino's grave. Wait a minute. Misao, you're a model. You gotta pose. Well, maybe she's a sculpture. Whoa, I can totally see it. But, kind of a plain sculpture. How about we make it more flashy? Ooh, good idea. Give me those paints. Oh, so stylish. Let's add some more over here. I'll get the face nice and color coordinated too. Oh. Well, that's not good. Never forgive. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, and I can't save either. Great. Okay. What do we do? You okay, Misao? Nope, she ain't okay. Forgive me! Forgive me, Misao! No! Oh, Yoshino's getting the shit kicked out of her. Help! What you did to Misao isn't something you can get away with, Yoshino. I'm sure you've suffered as well. Isn't this enough? Stop it and don't torture Yoshino anymore. Words aren't gonna cut it, dumbass! I guess it didn't work. I suppose after what she did to her, her rage won't be easily calmed. But this is no good. Misao's going to... need to think of a way to stop her. Look in the toilets for items. Salt. Coins. And a bat. Gonna fucking... Misao, stop it already! Oh, I'm getting some awful ideas. But there must be a better way. I mean, yeah,
better than getting shit kicked into her, but she's getting the shit kicked out of her. Like, that's even worse. Salt! I know. I'll scatter this around Yoshino. Dead. Dead. And then... dead. You're okay now. Yoshino! Seems she's in no condition to speak.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
Yoshino, it's fine now.
No. No. Stop. Stay away.
Yoshino, you had a part in all of this. This should teach you not to bully anymore.
I won't. I swear I won't. Forgive me.
I will. And I'm sure Misao will too. Let's head back together. Spirit?
Why are you getting in my way? I thought you saved me. I thought you were my one friend.
I've always been on your side, but me letting you do this wouldn't be saving you at all.
What are you?
Misao, you still haven't been freed from your torment. If you keep this stuff up, your soul will never be saved.
Shut up.
Misao, will really doing this clear up your heart?
Quiet.
Of course it won't. If it did, you wouldn't be here right now.
Shut up.
Shut up! Shut up! Stop this, Misao. You're just being vengeful. I don't want to see you like that. Silence! Misao! Oh, and Yoshino's a baby now. Goo goo gaga and whatever. Alright, time to save. The grave of the thought. Let go!
Hey, did you know there's a beauty contest here every year at the cultural festival? I wonder if I should enter. No way, no how.
Would you sweep the competition easy, so Tome?
Huh? Me? Yeah, it would be cake for a Tome. Not at all. I've got no confidence.
Oh, don't be shy. You gotta know you're cute, Otome. Really now.
I'm not really. I think Misao's probably cuter. Huh? Misao? That Misao?
Whoa, out of left field.
And I'm sure Misao could be way cuter than she is now if she used makeup. Don't you think so too?
Makeup, huh? But you're way cuter now, Sao Tome.
I said that's not true.
Who thinks Sao Tome would win? Raise your hands high.
Huh? You've gotta be kidding.
Fucking vanity. Nah.
She knows she's popular with the boys, so she purposely comparing herself with me. So she purposely compares herself with boring me. What a dreadful girl. And Toma must be under her spell. Ugh, my face looks awful. I'm such a loser.
And I was just in the toilet the whole time. I live. The door won't open. Why won't it open? Break down the door? Yeah. You can't break it barehanded. Then get the bat! The bat that's obviously in the toilet. Gotcha. Now we can break this fucking door. Slam!
Open wide, Toma.
Tasty! You make the best lunches, Otome. You make a great wife. Mine, obviously.
Aw, Toma. I won't give you Toma Sawatome. Toma is all mine. Toma.
Misao!
What? My Toma. Toma, let's go now. Toma?
Misao! Misao's the only one for me.
Toma. Toma? You're kidding, right? You told me this Misao thing was just a game!
My bad, Otome. I lied. I love Misao. Prick! Two-timing prick!
I'm so glad, Toma. That can't be right! Toma! You don't get it, do you? Toma likes me. You're the one who's just for fun.
Misao, you're the one for me.
And you're my Toma.
I love you. Huggies.
No! Stop! No! Get your hands off Toma!
And I was just behind a tree. So, Otome! I was just behind the tree the whole time. So, Otome, stay with us!
No! Open your eyes, Toma!
It's you who needs to get a grip, Saotome. This is an illusion.
Illusion? Then why isn't it going away? Why am I hallucinating this? No!
Saotome. Saotome, don't let Toma lead you astray anymore. Toma abandoned you, remember?
You're wrong. Toma's cool and kind and he always protects me.
Just remember when you were attacked in the computer room. Toma ditched you.
Toma wouldn't just desert me. Toma, he... Toma, let me die.
Oh, she's pissed.
Hey, Potato, can I have that bat? I don't need you, Toma. I hate you. Toma, you can just get out of my life!
Well, that was intense. Like, fucking Saotome was pissed. Straight up angry. Guga. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Straight miffed.
Be careful. The spirit of the man who killed Misao is sealed up ahead.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll mess with that in a minute, but, Kurata's grave. Alright, Teach. Let's see what past you've got. Where is this? It's locked. Of course it is. Alright. The screen is lit up. Fair enough. Oh, we're playing as... Ew. We're playing as Ew.
Mr. Kurata is totally the best.
little mysterious, but that only makes it even better. Lucky Ayaka, having him for homeroom. I am so jealous. Mr. Kurata, you're just so beautiful. He's got a great face, way prettier than any of those boys.
And then he just leaves.
And his personality is killer too. Totally kind and reliable. That's his biggest charm. He's not all appearance.
If only he was around to hear that last part, maybe this game wouldn't have happened.
Damn it! Everyone always goes on and on about appearance. Those idiotic girls. This isn't my face!
Then he just poofed.
Kurata? This person. Is it really Mr. Kurata?
And everyone's a spirit. That's fine. Why'd you even come to school, Kurata? It's Kurata. Just you being here stinks up the class. Go home, maggot. Everyone is a dick in this game. God damn. You're in the way. Move it.
Sorry.
Hey, she's crying. You're the worst, Kurata, making girls cry.
Was it my fault?
You didn't move fast enough.
But
Ugh, pervert. Kurata groped her. Awful.
How does your sprite have eyes but your expression doesn't? That's weird.
no one accepts me. Was that Kurata's past? No one accepts me.
Then he just leaves. Oh no, he has a cat. Am I gonna have to cry? Don't make me interact with this cat, please. Please! I beg ye! Do not make me interact with this cat because I just remembered what happens in this one.
Why? Why does everyone reject me?
I hate it. I can't stand it. Do not make me interact with the cat.
Fuck! A cat? Fuck! A cat? Is it a stray? It's wounded.
Stop! I'm serious, game! Do not start kicking me in the feels!
You look so frail. I need to get you to a hospital. Hang in there. I'm going to help you. I'm sorry, but she's beyond saving.
No!
Fuck!
It's just no. Ow, no.
I'm sorry. If If only I had found you sooner, maybe I could have helped you. Fuck! Now I'm sad. Now I am sad, and I don't like being sad. Fuck. Alright, asshole. Let's continue. No one ever accepts me. That's what I thought. But she was different.
You really gonna aid in a place like this, loser? This place is the perfect dump for karate, huh? Ha ha! You said it! Hey, say something! You're lame. Let's go.
Oh, here comes green-haired girl again.
Are you okay?
Takano?
Do you mind if I sit with you?
Huh?
It's okay if you don't want me. Sorry.
No, nothing like that.
So I can?
Yeah.
What do I do? What do I say? Takano is not saying anything either. Why did Takano talk to me? Takano's hands are so pretty.
Hey, do you always eat lunch here?
Yeah.
I see. It's nice here. It's quiet and calming.
Yeah. I guess it is.
Yeah. Sorry.
What is it?
I couldn't do anything when you were being teased.
Don't.
Hey, can I come again tomorrow? We should eat lunch together from now on.
Huh? If you eat with me, you'll just be teased.
I don't mind at all. I've decided I won't back down. I was feigning ignorance out of fear. I always turn away from reality. But I'm going to stop. From now on, I'll protect you, Kurata.
What?
Am I bothering you?
No. That is, you're not, but... It's... Surely... You can't. If you got teased because of me, I mean, I'd feel guilty. And having a girl protecting me, I'll just be teased more.
I guess so. I'm sorry.
But... I really appreciate the thought.
Well, sorry for bringing it up.
No, it's...
Still, it won't change that I want to protect you, Kurata. Come to me anytime you're in trouble. I'll help you with anything.
Takano. Thank you.
Hey, I want to know you better, Kurata.
She was the first to accept me. I was so happy.
Great. Now what? Anybody else in the chat? How are you guys holding up? You guys enjoying the ending so far? I hope this is somewhat entertaining.
We met there every day afterward. We didn't talk to each other, we just spent the time together. conversation wasn't necessary. My heart was at ease with her there. We were happy.
Ah, that cloud looks like a sheep.
So it does.
It's cute.
Yeah. Takano's smiling. She's cute too. I loved her hands, and her voice, and her smile. I fell for her. My first love. Yes, I love Takano. Yes, I do. I really do. I love her. Love. 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 Takano.
Hmm? Huh? Kurata? What's going on? Let go.
Takano. I love you.
Huh? What?
I love you. I love you, Takano.
Gah!
Taka.
You creep!
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Why? I thought you accepted me.
Why?
But why?
Look, I'm really sorry. I wasn't getting close to you with, that kind of intention. I just felt bad for you, Kurata. Sorry. It's nothing. We should stop meeting here. Okay?
Huh? No. No. Why? Why? Why won't anyone accept me? Ah! No, wait.
Yeah!
Why? Why won't anyone accept me?
Kurata, stop!
Why? Why?
Somebody help!
Kurata, what are you doing? Ah! No one accepts me. No one. You think I'm disgusting too, don't you?
Considering everything you did in the base game, yeah, I still think you're a prick, despite everything that this game has tried to build up. Oh, and I hear splattering noises. More splattering noises. And even more noises. Blech. 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 Blech.
Why? Why does no one accept me? Why? 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 Why?
Teacher.
My face. I thought if I changed my face, that would change too. And yes, things did change. It was a complete turnaround. Everyone welcomed me. I was accepted by others at last. I was happy. But I soon realized it wasn't me who people were welcome to. It was this face. No one looked inside me. It was always my appearance. This fabricated face! This isn't me! It's not me who was loved! Just this fake face! I've never been loved from me!
That's not true, teacher. Everyone always said that Mr. Kurata is a kind and reliable teacher.
Everyone?
Besides, I know it myself, that you're really kind at heart, Mr. Kurata, as much as things went astray. And that I can appreciate.
What?
So please, sir, don't be sad anymore. Me, and everyone, we all love that kind teacher of ours. Teacher is somehow redeemed. Cat! Sleeping peacefully. Stop reminding me. This kitty was happy being cared for in his last moments. Alright, less depressing, I guess. This is Ayaka's hairpin. So did Ayaka just not die, or... Oh wait, we've been here already. And I think this is when she discovers the hands.
All right, time to check out the lower drawer. What have we here?
Yeah! What are these arms? What in Mr. Kurata's why are these real? No. Can't be.
Don't touch that! Good. Still not rotten. Your body is truly miraculous to stay fresh for over 3 months. All the more to love.
Gross!
This guy's nuts!
And you saw my secrets.
No!
You can't escape.
Wait, why are there 2 of him? The fuck?
I've got you. There's no running away now. About earlier. You won't tell anyone, will you? It's a secret between us.
No!
I see. That's unfortunate. Then I'll have to kill you.
Yeah!
Oh wait, we've been here already. Why are there 2 of him? There are 2 of Mr. Kurata right now. That doesn't make no sense.
No! Don't let him fool you! He was trying to kill me! Huh? No way! Wait! Don't go! Don't let him trick you like this! Wait! Potato, don't go! Help me! Help!
Now then, no one to get in the way.
No! My legs are too weak to run!
Why are there 2 of him?
Think you can get away from me? Idiot girl. It'd be suspicious if only I was unhurt.
Maybe we shouldn't have redeemed him. He's still an asshole. So Mr. Kurata killed Ayaka. How did you not put 2 and 2 together? I'm so sorry I didn't notice Ayaka. How did you honestly not put 2 and 2 together? Like, what the fuck? Think we're coming up on endgame territory. Mr. Onigawara?
Take this.
It's a hand mirror.
I think it may prove useful.
Who knows what for? Toma's grave. He's not dead! Toma's grave? Don't tell me Toma isn't here. Then Misao is haunting Toma to drag him into the other world. Yep, endgame territory. Lego! Misao! Stay back!
The others can go free, but I won't give you Toma.
But why not Toma? He was just...
I know. He was just toying with me. And for that, I hate him. I hate him so much. Yet, I love him. It's strange.
If you love Toma, then free him for his sake!
Well, if I do that, will you be with me instead, Potato?
Misao, I am an engaged man. I am spoken for.
I don't want to be alone anymore. It doesn't matter who. I just want someone with me. Hey, won't you be my boyfriend instead of Toma, Potato?
Misao, I just said that I'm spoken for. I'm engaged. Stop. Well, I couldn't.
Of course. Not for a girl like me.
Ugh.
Toma.
Huh? Ah! Monster!
Toma? It's just me. Misao. I'm not a monster.
Yeah! Go away, monster! Calm down, Toma. The mirror.
Can't be. This is me? No. No!
Misao.
No! Don't look! Don't look at me! Why does all of this happen to me? What did I ever do? Tell me!
Misao.
I wanted to live a full life. I wanted to be happy with someone. I don't want to be alone anymore. I'm scared. This is so unfair. It's wrong that only I have to endure this. You agree, right? I'll make everyone in the whole class experience what I have.
No, I won't let you do that.
Then let me be your girlfriend, Potato.
Again spoken for.
If you'll be there for me, Potato, then I'll...
Misao.
I know. It's never to be. I'm such a fool. I should just vanish off the face of the earth. Potato. I'm sorry.
Misao, wait.
Potato?
I can't be your boyfriend. Because you're a precious friend.
Precious.
I want to treat our relationship with care. That's why I don't want to date you on a whim like Tomo would.
Potato.
We can't suddenly be lovers when we barely still know each other. So, let's be friends first. Again, still spoken for. I mean, I always wanted to be your friend as it was, Misao. I'll be with you as a friend. Whatever happens, you won't be alone. I promise.
Potato. Why? Why would you say?
Because I like you, Misao.
Potato.
Potato. Oh. Can a girl like me really be your friend?
Well, of course. I'll say it again. Misao, will you be my friend?
Yes.
Look at how precious.
Potato. Thank you.
Aw, what a happy ending. I think it might be the end for real this time.
Misao.
Huh? The classroom. Was that just a dream? Arigatou gozaimashita.
No, it wasn't. Misao, I'll never, ever forget you.
And that's the end of Misao Definitive Edition. I believe I got both. I believe I got the true ending just now, and Toma's still alive. How about that? And Onigawara's there. This man just revives Ayaka. Yo! And she fell in love with Onigawara. You dense fuck. And Raptor and Onigawara, Ayaka, and Toma are just raising the babies. So are they just dead, or are they just babies? I think they're just babies. Duh, end. Editing this is gonna be a pain, but I'll probably just upload the VOD to YouTube later. And that is the end of Misao Definitive Edition. So, that, knocked the hell straight out of my voice. But, yeah. My first stream in, years. So, anyone who's still in the chat, what did you think? Did I do okay? Would you guys want me to stream more often if I can find the time to do it? Because honestly, there was not much chattering going on in the chat room. Ugh, my voice box, it aches. Maybe I should find a different time to stream, considering not a lot of people were active. But in either case, for those of you that stuck around, I humbly thank you, and maybe I'll stream like this more often, but now I have to edit the VOD. So, for those of you that are watching on YouTube, thank you for watching, but for those of you that have stuck with me until the end of the stream, I also thank you, and I will see you guys whenever I do next. To the editing bay!